Hey man, say man, what the fuck it do, ladies and gentlemen? We in here in the wake of week 11. It's the week
Week
11 in review show.
week 12.
Yeah, I mean we're officially in
The
week
draft
12.
can't come fast enough. Oh
Man, it's
man.
November and this nigga already talking about the draft, bruh. What the fuck is going on, bruh? What is really going on? I don't want to hear nothing about no scouting or no draft picks right now, bruh. We still got like 8 games and a whole playoff run to go through, and you already talking about the off season, bro.
Make sure when you say we, you say y'all because we ain't got shit to we look, we cook.
Man, y'all
All
was
right.
y'all was y'all was big shit though at the couple
Who said
months
that?
ago. A couple months ago, man, y'all is coming
Yeah.
off a
I told you last season
coming
don't
off
mean
an
shit for this
NFC
season.
championship run, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
we should we shouldn't that might have been a curse in disguise because we shouldn't have been there because we wasn't ready. We year two of our rebuild and everything. So let's start with the Patriots and Jets, bro.
Yeah, so let's go back to Thursday.
We'll get to my
Just go
Redskins.
go down this list of games real quick. Obviously, not a whole lot to talk about it with the Patriots and the Jets. The Patriots moved to 9-2, which I believe is good for
That's
first.
crazy.
Which I believe is good for first in the AFC. Um,
No, they're tied. They're tied for first with three
woohoo!
teams.
In the AFC, not I
Colts.
about to say not in the AFC
Yeah.
East. I about to say they definitely got.
Colts and Broncos.
Okay,
Colts 8-2, Broncos 9-2. So
so who do you believe in more? I know we're supposed to be talking about the game, but who do you believe in more between the Patriots and the Broncos? I know you believe in the Colts, but who do you believe in more between the Patriots and the Broncos?
I like them both, but Broncos just look dominant, bro. Like they
Yeah,
clicking on all cylinders, bro. They
yeah,
look really
yeah. It's a
like no
hard,
weakness right
yeah,
now.
it's a hard pick for me. Oh, I know their weakness. I know what their weakness is. Their weakness is their quarterback. He's good, but he's like the weak link, bro. Keep
You
it a
sure?
hundred. Keep it a bean. Yeah. You think Bo Nick's better than Drake May?
I mean they're one of one,
No, I don't believe so.
1A, 1B.
I don't believe so.
He's been efficient. Like Bo
But
Nix
Drake
ain't
May has
like
been good with the fucking defensive coach, bro. Imagine if he had Sean Payton. Drake May would be like MVP talks right now. He'd step away
I
from
mean
it
he is
as
in
is. I
MVP
about to say he'd
talks.
step away from it as is. But if he had Sean Payton instead of Mike Vrabel coaching him, his numbers would be crazy, bro. But I think I like Drake May more, just on the talent aspect. I know
Yeah,
they
I mean they
both they
both
both. I
solid.
about to say they both having good years, but if I
That
was
was a
picking one
great
of the,
draft, like for quarterbacks.
yeah, and it's funny how that shit go, right? Because I remember that draft. They was like, well, yeah, after Caleb and Daniels, you know what I'm saying?
Who's that? It
It's
was
nobody. They
between
basically said it was nobody good.
no,
You
it
know what I'm
was
saying?
May. It was May.
They
They
was
had
they was talking about
those were the
him,
top three.
but he was like a full tier below.
Yeah, they were.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Well, honestly,
yeah,
Jaden Daniels didn't even come really up until like the first tier, and then until like coming up close to the draft. At first, it was like Caleb
yeah.
Williams,
It was
then
all
everybody
Caleb
else.
Williams, Caleb
Yeah,
Williams, Caleb Williams. Yeah,
but
but
yeah, the Patriots win 27-14. Pretty much what you can expect from a AFC divisional matchup at this point. AFC East divisional matchup at this point. Jets fall to 2-8. Where are they in the standings? Are
Justin
they are
Fields
they
benched.
are they are they in the league for the number one overall pick this year or no? I think they are.
I don't think
It's
so.
between nah, they're
So
tied with the Saints. They both 2-8. No, the Giants 2-9.
yeah, Titans.
Damn, the Titans only won one game. Who did they beat?
Yeah. They beat the division. The Cardinals.
22-21. That's crazy work, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy, crazy work.
Jets end up benching Justin Fields. He's benched now.
Yeah, for what? I don't know though. I mean, I know for what, obviously, but
Uh, You think Justin Fields been bad?
not horrible. Not horrible.
I
But
mean,
come on now. Look at what he has. He has a couple weapons here and there on the offense. He has Garrett Wilson, then nothing else. Then he has Brees Hall, who is
Garrett Wilson was out too.
yeah, I know. But I'm saying throughout the year he has. Then he has Brees
Yeah,
Hall,
but
who
that's it.
is pretty much a potential back because everybody like him for his physical attributes.
Hmm.
He just hasn't got it going yet. And then it's the fucking
I mean,
Jets,
could you
bro.
with the
It's the
Jets?
Jets, and
Yeah,
you're coached by Aaron Glenn. Like, what did y'all think y'all was gonna
yeah.
do this year?
I mean,
Not to shit on Aaron Glenn, but first of all, it's a defensive coordinator. First of all, and he has
hmm
no coaching
I mean,
experience, and you're coaching for the worst fucking franchise in the league, bro. Like, I don't expect anything from the Jets. We've seen players that
bro,
come from New York, both New York teams that are not good, and they go to good organizations and they turn it on.
flourish. Yeah. Um, Justin Fields, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1,200 yards,
I might.
12,
Why my camera
1260
keep
yards.
cutting off? Is my shit
You
not
good on
plugged
mine?
in?
There you go. Cut off
Yeah.
now. But I mean, he hasn't like put the ball in harm's way. Let me see if he has any fumbles.
I'm pretty sure
Uh,
he got fumbles. You mean like this year?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got fumbles.
But I mean, he's not doing a horrible job. He's not the reason they're losing. But I don't know. It seems like everywhere he goes, he's just not good.
How many turnovers he got? Did you see it?
Uh, Looking 4 times.
And he only got one interception.
Yeah.
The issue is he
So I
only
mean,
has seven
he's not.
touchdowns. He only has seven
Yeah, but he
touchdowns
doesn't
in the
have nobody
10
to throw
games.
to.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean,
Uh,
but
so
that can't be the excuse, bro. You in the NFL,
it
bro. You got
can't be. And you are the most important person on your team.
yeah, bro.
So how many rushing yards he had? Can't see it. But yeah, I mean, that's it for him for this season, I believe. Who's their backup?
I want to say it's Tyrod Taylor.
Oh yeah, it is Tyrod Taylor. You're right. Yep.
Tyrod Taylor has had
So
one of the strangest fucking careers ever.
yeah,
Who was it that messed him up? I know he was about to start. Remember, he was about to get his he was officially about to start, and then they punctured his ribs or some shit. They punctured his
I think it
lung.
was the Raiders.
It was either
Yeah,
Raiders or the Chargers.
the the first game. It was the first game of the season.
Yeah, he was supposed to get a shot in like in
Yep.
his ribs or something,
The
and they
doctor fucked him up.
punctured his lung.
Hmm.
Like, bro, I'd have fucking went the fuck off, bro.
Yeah. Um, I mean, yeah. That's it for the Jets.
Yeah, the question is just whether or
Um,
not the Bills gonna be able to catch the Patriots, which
they're not going to be able to catch the Patriots.
I don't think it's
I
impossible.
can't
I
see it
don't think they
happening.
are. I'm not saying that they can't, but
But look, Jets play Bengals. I mean, I'm sorry, Patriots play Bengals. That's a dub. They play the Giants. That's a dub. They play the Bills. That could be a fight. They play the Ravens. That could be a fight. But then they play the Jets and Dolphins. So they can lose 2 games. There's no way that the Bills are catching them.
I could dig it. So moving on to our
So
early Sunday morning matchup in Madrid between the Washington Demanders and the Miami Dolphins. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about this game since this your squad here that we talking about.
we shot ourselves in the foot again and again and again and again. Like we were moving the ball. We were running the ball efficiently. Um, our kicker just fucking sucks, bro. And he's gone. Fuck you, Matt Gay. Get out of here. He's gone, bro. He missed 2 kicks that we could have won the game with. Um, and then Marcus Mariota threw an interception in the overtime. But
That first
I mean, it
fucking
was two
play of
shit.
overtime, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, it was two shit teams,
And that was a horrible
and
read
a
too. Like it was just
yeah, he
not
was trying to
open at
force
all.
it too.
Yeah.
And then our punt returner got hurt, so we had to put our cornerback back there to fill the punt. He fumbled that bitch after we stopped him on defense. Actually, our defense looked a lot better with Dan Quinn calling the defense. So the motherfucker was sending corner blitz. I ain't seen a corner blitz in 2 seasons, bruh. That motherfucker sent a corner blitz. Like, I
But
think with him
you
calling the
said,
defense,
oh yeah,
hmm?
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just making sure that that was Dan Quinn, not your boy.
Yeah. Nah, Dan Quinn's calling the defense now. So, I mean, the defense probably will look better, but I'm glad I got a bye week this week. I can say that. We gonna be chilling.
Yeah, like you
So
said, they ran the ball really well. Um, I mean, they got ran on too, about at the same clip. But when did Chris
yeah.
Rodriguez become the feature back?
When Ja'Cory started fumbling a lot. Remember he fumbled like 2 games straight. It was like the Chargers, and then the Bears. So he's still a good back. He just
That
has to
giant,
learn how to
that
when
that
he's
giant
going.
with the Bears wasn't even his fault, bro. It was raining
No, no,
and it was
no.
a
There was a
handoff.
fumble before.
Oh,
There
okay.
was a fumble before. Yeah, that was Jaden Daniels, but there was a fumble that he contributed. But I think once he learns that he needs to cover the ball up going to that dog pile, he'll be good. Um, but bro, we just so fucking hurt, bro. We so fucking hurt.
Yeah,
So
man.
I mean, there's nothing else
And I
to
understand what
discuss.
you were saying too about how it was probably a curse. I mean, it was probably a bad
Yeah,
thing that y'all got there because when you look at it,
expectations are so high now.
not only are expectations so high, but the moves that they made, like being the oldest team in the league,
Yeah,
um, like that's not something that you can just correct overnight. Like you can't just clean
yeah,
house and get young. You feel me? Like that's going to take
yep.
time to like reverse course on.
Yeah, a lot of these teams, like your team, the Chiefs, the Bills, this shit didn't just happen overnight. Like they've been building this shit for years. So for us to expect that, we're gonna just come back and, make it back to the NFC Championship, we were blinded by the lust that we had last year. Um, but I think that next off season, I think we have like the second or third highest in cap space again because everybody we signed this year was on 1 year deals. So I think next year we go younger. I think they learned their lesson. Like it's cool to have these veteran players that have the knowledge of the game, but it's time to start relying on the younger draft picks, um, and just seeing what they got out of them. Because all these old players, it just ain't cutting it. All our receivers are old as shit. Our fucking defensive line, our defensive line is just injured, bro. The only healthy part about our team is our offensive line, and that's the crazy part. So I'm ready for next season. Fuck this shit.
Well,
Yeah, I'm looking at drafts
yeah,
now.
go ahead and get your spreadsheet together and everything. Make sure you got your targets and
I actually got to
everything.
start watching. I got to start watching college football now.
Yep, yep. You should be
But
watching
hey,
college football anyway.
but it's hard to watch like football on Saturdays, bro. That's my day of sleep.
Nigga
But
old as fuck.
yeah, it is what it is.
All right,
We
moving
come
on to
back. I think.
you said what?
Go ahead.
Who y'all play after
I
the
think we
bye?
come back from the bye and we play the Broncos.
Jesus Christ, can't catch a break.
Yeah, be all right. I ain't expecting much.
Oh yeah, I feel that. But yeah, moving on to our third favorite
One
team
o'clock
on
games.
the our third favorite team on the channel, the Carolina Panthers. Uh, Bryce Young had a day, man. He had a fucking day, bro. He 31 for 45, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns.
God.
He got sacked 5 times, but you know, I guess that's gonna come with it. You throw 45 times, right? Or drop back 50 times.
Hey, T-Mac is a dog, bro.
Nah, he is.
T-Mac is a dog.
8 receptions, 130 for 2 touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken, hold up. How many touchdowns does he have total? He has 4, right?
T-Mac? Yeah, 4.
Because he had 2 in one game and then 2 in this game.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
He got 4.
4?
You're right.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't scoring touchdowns unless he's scoring 2 of them, basically.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
But the crazy thing is, the Panthers won 5 games all last year. And they have already surpassed that. So shout out to the
6-5,
Panthers, bro.
Yeah, shout out to
Rico
the Panthers.
Dowdle has really come back to,
yeah,
to earth, to the Cowboys.
I mean, it's because
level,
people know about him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure the first couple games they didn't even game plan for him. They ain't even game plan for that man, bro.
Yeah.
So Bijan Robinson had a typical day for himself.
Yeah.
23 carries for 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. Michael Penix ended up leaving the game with an injury.
Another season-ending injury. You know, they say he's had 6 season-ending injuries since college.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Consecutive.
Yeah, and they spent the first round on him. He didn't look horrible when when it was in the game. He went 13 for 16, 175. Kirk Cousins, however, did look quite washed once he got into the game.
But he's still rusty though, right?
I guess so. I mean, but he's played a couple times though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just looked cooked, honestly. But the Panthers ended up sealing the game with a field goal in overtime. The Panthers now move to 6-5, which
6-5, bro.
Which puts them
second.
Yep,
second right behind the Bucks.
And I mean, they right behind the Bucks, like behind the Bucks.
Close.
Yeah. Yep. They do play the Bucks again, December 21st, but before then, they got San Francisco next, which I think personally is a winnable game. They got the Rams. They got the Saints. And then after Tampa Bay, they got Seattle and then Tampa Bay again. So they got 2 games against Tampa Bay in the last 3 weeks of the season that could probably determine how they finish.
The number one.
I think if they get if they could get one of those and steal one of the games that they not supposed to win, like let's just say they beat San Francisco. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but let's just say that they do. They beat New Orleans. They beat Tampa Bay once. They're gonna have to either find a way to beat Tampa Bay the second time. They're going to have to find a way to beat the Rams or the Seahawks. I don't know which one is harder. They faced off yesterday. We'll talk about them in a second, but
I mean, yeah, you're right because the Bucks have a pretty easy schedule coming up. They only got to play the Rams, and then they got the Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins. So they can honestly, the Bucks could win out. And then that would be it. But those 2 games against the Panthers, may be difficult for them. So,
yeah, I feel that.
They did get their fucking heads stomped in by the Bills.
Man, by Josh Allen exclusively, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Man, put up 6 touchdowns. I don't know the last time I seen a 6 touchdown game. 3 rushing, 3 passing. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing that I go back to when I look at that, bro, he had 2 interceptions, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, why do you have interceptions? Like,
I would love to see the interceptions though, if it's on the player or the or him.
It don't matter. It's 2.
He does throw the ball. He does throw the ball in harm's way.
And that's why, honestly, when people be trying to say that he better than Lamar, bro, I think it's racist. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. He not he not better than Lamar, bro.
I don't think so either.
He not better than Lamar.
Let me ask you a question. What you think about Keon Coleman? He was supposed to be their number one.
I mean,
and now he's healthy scratch.
I don't
think
think
it was a team thing.
I don't think that like I don't have anything negative to say about him. Like it just is what it is. I don't even know. I don't even think he's overrated because I don't know a lot of people who think that he's great. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not great. He's not bad. He's just not living up to the expectations. And just about 2/3 of all first round draft picks don't live up to expectations. So
yeah,
I mean, it just is what it is. It's not an indictment on him, like saying he's some shit or anything like that. But everybody's game don't translate from the college level. You know what I'm saying? You could have a great,
that's true.
You could have a great scouting process, great interview, great combine, great 40 time, great vertical. You could do all of those things. Sometimes it just don't always translate. So like I said, that's not an indictment on him. I'm not saying he's some shit, but if it don't work out, it's more likely to not work out than it is to work out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But
Baker Mayfield, 173, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah, it looks like he's out of the the MVP race.
For sure.
He needed this
and
one.
A fumble.
Yeah, he needed this one right here. Sean Tucker had 19 carries for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns randomly as fuck. We're still waiting for Bucky Irvin to get back. I don't know what happened to him. The last time I seen him was the Eagles game.
Yeah, I played him, yeah.
And that was, 8 weeks ago now? 7 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Emeka Egbuka had, a pretty tame game to his standards. 5 receptions for 40 yards. So, honestly, a good defensive performance by the Bills.
Yeah.
So the Bills.
I mean, after they got their fucking head smashed in by the fucking Dolphins.
Oh yeah, they had to come back and do something. You know what I'm saying? But at 7-3, like we said, that puts them second in the AFC East. Trying to catch the Patriots. Yeah, we'll see.
Good luck.
See how that goes.
We got Texans Titans. Not much to see here, but god damn, the Titans are ass. Fucking Cam Ward was right, bro. We suck.
It's funny because that next game after he said that, they won.
They won, and then that was it. Maybe he should say it again.
Oh yeah.
He got beat by Davis Mills. Long neck.
Man, Davis Mills is crazy. 16-13. Like we said, the Titans are now looking like they're gonna get two
number 1 picks,
two back-to-back number 1 picks. I don't know what the projection is looking like. I don't know who the number 1 is, but I would say they need to trade out of that pick.
Yes, and get more picks back.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got just one problem. they ain't got just a quarterback problem. They got multiple problems.
Trade back like maybe 5 spots. Try to get some extra picks and still pick a solid, like whoever the best receiver in that motherfucker is, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Wherever he's expected to fall, that's where you. That's who you get. Yeah, that's who you get. Because I don't think, what's the name? Jeremiah Smith ain't coming out this year, right?
No. Texans, CJ Stroud, he should be coming back soon, I believe.
I'm not a believer in the Texans.
Well,
bro, if at the beginning of the year, right, we said the Chiefs and the Texans had the same record. You would think that the Texans was doing pretty good. Yeah, right? But Hell no. No, I'm just not a believer in them. Uh, CJ Stroud has kind of fallen out of favor with me. I don't know, man. He just looked.
But he doesn't have a line, bruh. He doesn't have a line to protect
Bro, I
him.
hear
Like,
that.
look, even Davis Mills took 4 sacks, bruh. They just don't have a line. It's the same thing with the Raiders, bruh. The Raiders would be I ain't gonna say decent, but they would be okay if they had a line. They don't have a fucking line.
Man,
That's
I
why,
don't even know about
motherfucker.
that. We gonna talk about them when we get to them because that was.
So, Bears Vikings. Um, the Bears can't keep this up.
You think so?
I
You think
think,
they got
I,
fools gold on them?
yeah. You ever notice every game is coming down to the wire?
Yeah,
Every
it
single
is.
game. It feels like the Bears are us from last year, where the last play is
Yeah,
the play that gets shot to the
but
next game.
the Eagles Bears alliance uh completed their agreement this past
They're
week.
sweet.
Yeah, the Bears are 3-0 against NFC East opponents. Obviously, outside of the Eagles, they beat
Hmm.
the Commanders, the Cowboys, and the Giants. And the Eagles are the same record against their divisional opponents. We beat the Vikings, um, the Packers, and the who the other one in their division? Shit, I can't even
The
think.
Vikings.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I can't see it happening. I can't. Um, That much to really talk about, bro.
yeah. I mean, it was one of those close games, man. Like
Yeah.
uh, the Vikings, though,
Ta-
it's like you when you look at the teams that they have beat, though. Um, they got stomped. Well, they didn't get stomped, but they got beat by Minnesota early, first game of the year. Then they got stomped by Detroit. They beat Dallas, pre-trades with no defense.
Mhm.
They beat Las Vegas by 1 point. They beat Washington by 1 point. They beat New
You talking about
Orleans.
the Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They beat Cincinnati in a high scoring game by 5 points.
Which they should have lost, remember?
Yeah.
They
So
got that one play, the last play of the game.
so I mean, you're right. I don't think it's sustainable. It don't really look like something that's going to.
And Caleb Williams is
But the
so
Bears,
inconsistent, bro.
but
Holy
as an
shit.
Eagles fan, right? The Bears are the type of team I want to make the playoffs. Because if it just so happens that we get the matchup, then it's like it's good for us. You feel me? Like
I mean, y'all
I'd much rather the Bears make the playoffs than the Packers. You know what I'm saying?
be careful what you ask for because y'all are the same team.
No, the fuck
You
we
know what
not,
I'm
bro.
saying?
You being disrespectful,
Listen,
bro. Are you
listen.
crazy?
Which team has the most takeaways in the NFL?
I don't know. I don't know.
Chicago Bears. The
But
defense is
but
nice.
see, that's a gift and a curse because I'm gonna tell you they rely on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
y'all rely on y'all defense. Remember, your defense is elite.
yeah, but we make stops too though. Like we don't require takeaways. You get what I'm saying?
They get stops. That's what I'm saying. The
But
Bears,
just
they
listen
get
to
stops, bro.
let's listen to my logic though.
Okay.
I don't like I said I don't feel like we rely on takeaways. You know what I'm saying? For them, if they don't get takeaways, they don't get stops. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to happen is when they go up against a team, for example, the Eagles, who don't turn the ball over at all, it's going to be very hard for them to make those splash plays. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going to be sweet. That's all I'm going to say. You feel me? But like I said, I much rather play them than have to go play. I mean, I ain't worried about the Packers, but I'd rather play the Bears than the Packers, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
just simple as that.
Jordan Love is out for like a significant amount of time.
And Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. So, but Caleb Williams, 16 for 32, 50% is not good. 193 yards. Um, their running game is starting to pick up. DeAndre Swift, you know who that is. He's starting to,
Yeah, I'm familiar with his game.
get some traction. Yeah. But you know what I find odd? that DJ Moore has fell to the wayside. They paid them. They paid him all that money, and he doesn't even get targeted, bro.
I mean, look at who they've been. They have all these receivers though, bro. They got Roma Dunze. They got Luther Burden. Colston Loveland is starting to come on a little bit. Remember we was talking about him last time. He still only had 3
Yeah.
receptions for 40 yards, but I think that's better than his average. And even Cole Kmet been getting a good amount of the target share. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but you have a offensive guru, and what's his name? What's his name?
Ben
Ben
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
And there's no way that you don't like DJ Moore is the Bears, Debo Samuel, right? They can do anything with him. They use him in the backfield. They can put him in a slot. They can put him on the outside. But I just feel like his talent is being wasted right now.
Yeah. How old
So
is he now?
he's still young. I think he's like 26, 28. So he's still young.
He's 28. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But
do you have any idea what his contract looking like? How long he gonna be there?
he just got
A new
signed.
contract?
Like he just signed a new contract
Uh,
a year ago when it was on Hard Knocks when
okay.
Caleb Williams came. So yeah, a year ago.
When does
Yeah.
our Hard Knocks start?
Um, it's the last
Sometime soon
4 weeks, I think. Yeah, in December.
in December.
Yeah,
Uh, who do the Bears have coming up? Let me see. All right, so they
I
got
think y'all.
they got Pittsburgh. Yeah, in a couple weeks. We got Pittsburgh
Yeah,
next week. They got Philly on um Black Friday. They got Green Bay. They got Cleveland. They got Green Bay again. They got San Francisco, and then they got Detroit. So they got a nice little I ain't gonna say the hardest
they
schedule
got
in the
some
world.
competition. No, they got some competition. They got to
Yeah,
be a top five for strength.
yeah, probably. I mean, Pittsburgh, I feel like
Steelers ain't
has
no
fallen
slump.
a little bit. I don't even
Eagles,
think
that's gonna be
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be playing this week. He hurt his wrist, I believe.
no, he won't. Yeah, he hurt
Yeah,
his wrist. He
so
don't need surgery though. So,
it's gonna be Mason Rudolph. So they'll probably come out with the dub there.
but then they're gonna lose every.
Don't see them getting the win in Philly.
I
I
don't
think
either.
Green Bay, depending on what their health is looking like by then, I don't think it's likely. I don't think it's more likely that they're gonna win that game. Cleveland, I mean, shit, their
Bruh,
defense is gonna
I
be
I was about
an
to say
issue.
Cleveland, but if they keep playing Shadur, if they keep playing Shadur, I think Cleveland can pull out 2 more wins, and I think the Bears could be one of them because the defense is now. When you say elite, this defense is elite, bro. And when I say elite, I mean Myles Garrett. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, 100%. But the um the issue with Shadur Sanders, you know, he getting a lot of kind of unfair judgment because of the way he played
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, yep.
Granted, not great performance, but if you got to think about it, all through training camp in the early part of the season, he was the third string quarterback. They had him practicing on
Right.
a separate field, not getting reps with any of the
Yep.
starters or
Scout, a scout team.
not even he wasn't even getting reps with the second string, bro.
So
So
here's and that it's not just the beginning of the season. It went all the way. Like it kept going even after Flacco left.
yeah, they try to
Remember they
say
didn't
he
even
was
want to name
third.
him the
Yeah,
backup.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So
they
yeah,
Stefanski failed him as a rookie, as a quarterback, as a NFL player. He failed him 100%. But I could see him bouncing back, bro. Especially if he starts and plays the whole game.
yeah. Did you hear about his house getting robbed while he was playing?
Shadur?
Yeah, he got robbed for they said 200K while he was at the game. While he was looking like some shit, they was stealing his shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
He ain't got security.
man, that's what man. I
But
swear to God, the world is a simulation, bro. Like that's so wild. Like that's similar to like your bad day getting worse. Like what's the other dude? Mark Sanchez First you found out that he got stabbed, then you found out he got stabbed and
He's a,
arrested. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Like,
his fault that he got stabbed. Yeah.
it's like, god damn, bro.
Why are so many NFL players getting shot lately, bro?
Because they be
the Jets player?
outside, bro. What the fuck are you doing outside?
I understand. Yeah, at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, bro. Like, I ain't saying he deserved to be shot because he was outside.
No one deserved to be shot, but like, god damn,
like
shit. But you want to move on to New York, Green Bay?
Yeah, we can.
The Jameis Winston game.
Bro, I be trying to figure out, right? Because just looking at, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to think of the Packers. And because I don't know what to think of the Packers, sometimes, like, I question what to think about the Eagles, for real, because, so, they tied with Dallas. They lost to Cleveland. They lost to Carolina. They lost to Philly, right? So...
They almost lost to the Giants.
So my thing is, like... I don't know, like the jury is still out on them because I think that they're a good team, but I also don't believe in them like whatsoever. Like
I feel you.
It's like they didn't score. They scored 20 points in 2 weeks between Carolina and Philly, and it's like Carolina defense ain't, world class.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just be confused. Like they put up 40. They put up 40 against Dallas, but also gave up 40.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure the Packers out.
Maybe we'll figure them out in December. We'll see who they really are.
Yeah, that's cool. But like I said, the way it's looking, I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
they 6-3, 6-3-1.
Yeah, but
that tie helps them a lot, honestly.
But
it
you
helps
got
them more than it,
all right, but
them.
looking at their schedule, they got Minnesota coming up. That shouldn't be a hard game, but it is a division game. They got Detroit after that. Then they got Chicago twice.
Divisional.
They got Chicago, Chicago twice in 3 weeks. They got Denver in between them. Then they play Baltimore. So like, if they don't tighten up, you know what I'm saying, they could end up being 6-6 and you know what I'm saying, or some crazy shit. But no, we'll see. I don't know who I ain't rooting for none of these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say cause whoever make the playoffs, they got some shit in store for them. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even worried about it. Like don't nobody in the NFC scare me, bro. Like not even a little bit. Everybody talking about the Rams. Yeah, they're a good team, bro. But when you seen your team, like I know it's this year and this year only, but when you done seen your team beat them 4 times in the last 2 years or some crazy shit like that, why would we be scared? Like, why would we be scared?
Were you scared of the Bucks?
Not scared because I mean it was a regular season game. It was like week 3. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna say predicted it as a loss because when we did the predictions, I actually predicted that we was going to get over the hump and beat them. But yeah, I knew like what was. I knew what it was. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't put too much into it. Like I wasn't super invested in that game, other than it being the Eagles game, which I'm obviously very invested in most of the time. But yeah, I mean. Now, if we hadn't played them in the regular season and then we played them in the playoffs, I'd be like, oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. But because I seen us beat them in the regular season, and I think at this point right now, who knows what's going to happen in the future, who's going to make what seed and what the matchups are going to be. But if we was to play the Buccaneers again, I think we've gotten better than we were then. They've only gotten more hurt since early in the season. So I ain't worried about the Bucks. I'm not worried about the Rams. Yeah, I ain't gonna say we got lucky, bro. We scored like fucking 20, 25 unanswered points on them. So I'm not fucking worried about the Rams. You feel me? I'm not worried about the Lions. They couldn't even put up 10 on us. You feel me? The Packers.
Hey, why did Dan Campbell take over offensive play calling?
I don't know. We got a couple more games till we get to that shit. But
yeah. It's just weird.
But like I said, I'm not worried about nobody in the NFC right now, bro. They gonna have to.
Hey, if they don't, if Jameis Winston becomes a free agent, I'll take him next year.
Why? For him to sit on the
I
bench
like Jameis
again?
Winston. I like Jameis Winston, bro. I like the vibes he brings.
Yeah, he cool.
He's a funny dude. You saw him do the Harlem Shake when he scored that touchdown.
But yeah, we got Steelers Bengals. It was a pretty handy ass whipping by the Steelers. The Steelers moved to 6-4, which is good for first in the AFC North for the moment. Yeah.
For now, we got that game to talk about next.
Because the Ravens on their ass. But the only major news from this game is obviously that Aaron Rodgers left the game.
Good news is his non-throwing hand, but he's old, so it's gonna take him a while to recover.
And the other good news is that Mason Rudolph played he played decently. He 12 for 16, 127 yards and a touchdown. Like, you can't ask for much more from a backup. No other crazy stats other than Kenny Gainwell randomly having another 2 touchdown outing. I guess he's another one that either he gonna score, he not gonna score, or he gonna get 2.
Bro.
7 receptions for 81 yards.
That motherfucker got the ball. He said, "I fucking hate him," and he fumbled.
Bruh, I really did, bruh. Up until the Super Bowl year, bruh. Like, I think Saquon really came in and, like, helped him refine his skills. Because, like, his first year, he was, like, okay. Then his second, bro, he was so bad. When he was behind DeAndre Swift, bro, he was so fucking bad, bro. And I'm like, why do they keep putting him in the game, especially on, like, important downs? It'd be like 3rd and short, 4th and short. And they're putting Kenny Gainwell in the game, bro. I used to be so fucking upset by that shit. But I don't know. When he was backing up Saquon, you saw he was making highlight plays, bro. Like, I ain't even mad at him. I ain't even mad at him no more.
Defense was tired.
Yeah, he was. And also, I feel like when they were so focused on Saquon, that when Saquon got out of the game, they was like, yeah, they not going to give it to the other running back. Why would they do that? You know what I'm saying?
And then he didn't get it.
Did you see that play that Darnell Washington made, bro?
Bro, when he bounced that nigga off the ground?
Yeah, bro. He threw one nigga. Ran
2 of them, right?
No, he said. So he stiff-armed one nigga. Ran through one nigga and then stiff-arming another nigga. I'm like, oh my God, bro, this nigga is huge.
Hey, pause on this. You know, but I say, you know how big this nigga is?
Yeah, nah, this nigga
6'7", 264.
Yeah, nah. I heard that we tried to trade for him at one point in the offseason. Because when we was going through the contract negotiations with Goddard.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know what we're going to do after this year with the tight end position, but...
Alcantara.
Yeah. All right. The goddamn Jaguars decided to show up. They decided to show up this this Sunday and beat the dog shit out of the Chargers. I don't know that's another team. I don't know what to think of the Chargers, bro.
I told you to think of the Chargers, bro.
I don't know, man. They so inconsistent, bro. They put up 6 points against the Jaguars, bro. Who the fuck? I don't know, man. But the Chargers are now second in the AFC West, and I don't even know if the Chiefs gonna be able to catch them.
Probably not. Chiefs got a long road ahead of them.
Bro, they're going to be the laughing stock. I'm trying to tell you. They're going to be the laughing stock.
Who?
The Chiefs, if they don't make the playoffs.
Nah, they won't. They won't. How many years is it now? 6 years that they made it to the AFC Championship? They won't be.
We ain't trying to hear that shit.
They could take a year off.
Nah, bro. It's a what have you done for me lately league, bro.
Oh, here we go.
You only as good as your last game. You know what I'm saying?
Rams, Seahawks.
Um, honestly, a lower scoring game than I expected it to be. Rams end up winning 21-19.
Darnold four picks.
They had Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, bro. 270
Mm-hmm.
yards, no touchdowns, 4 interceptions, bro. That was that was a stellar defensive performance. They put the pressure on Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is just like fucking Daniel Jones, just like, you know, some of these other
What?
quarterbacks that once
I
you,
wouldn't say Daniel Jones.
yeah, it's the same. You seen what happened to him, bro? He ain't cost him the game, but you see how they get shaky when that pressure come. Look at Jared Goff. Look what we did to Jared Goff. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But
Hey,
these pocket quarterbacks, man, they not built like the old heads. They see ghosts, bro.
Emmanuel Forbes, bro. He's showing up, bro.
I told you, bro. Him and what's the name having good years? Emmanuel Forbes and what's the other dude that you like that you hate?
Damn, girl. Who? Wait,
Nah,
who?
Benjamin St. Juice.
Saint. I don't
Both of them having good years, bro.
Next, nigga.
How you mad because they having a good year, bro? That's crazy.
Cause why you wanna act right now, bro? What the fuck? Yeah, y'all. Well, we only gave Forbes 1 year. So
But yeah, that divisional, but well, both of those divisional races right there, I missed the same kind of.
hmm
But, yeah, I don't like. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say who's gonna do what in that division. Because the Seattle can obviously still catch the Rams. They would have to get
yeah, but
a
the
game up because I guess they got. No, did they play them again? Or did they play them twice already? No, they played them again. So the race for the division is far from over there. And then they got San
no,
Francisco right behind them at 7-4. So like,
they'll make the playoffs. Seahawks will make the playoffs.
yeah, for sure, they'll make it.
Yeah.
Moving on to 49ers Cardinals. Not a whole bunch to talk about there. 49ers kind of did what they were supposed to do. Like we
Brock
just
Purdy came
said,
back.
yeah, like we just said, they are now third in the division, a game behind the Seahawks. So again, that's a tight race right there. They don't play the Seahawks. They don't have another division game until the last game of the year, which is Seattle. So we'll see if there's still a race by then. But either
I
way, like
mean,
even if they not in the race, they could cause if they could beat Seattle in that last game, that might keep them from jumping the Rams.
they
So
can
anything
they
can
can go on a
happen.
streak though.
Yeah, anything
They
can
got
happen.
Panthers, which is a toss up right now. We'll see what the Panthers are, but they'll beat the Browns. They'll definitely beat the Titans. The Colts is a toss up, and the Bears is a toss up. So the 49ers will make the playoffs.
Yeah, not a lot of moral
So
victories or silver linings when it comes to losing. But Jacoby
yeah.
Brissett put up 452 yards
Oh,
and
50.
set
They
the
threw the ball 57 times.
he set the record for the most completions in the game at 47. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think it's safe to say, man, that
See you, Kyler.
yeah, man, I don't know how you gonna follow that up, my boy.
hmm See you.
The Cardinals at 3-7. You know their playoff hopes. They not mathematically eliminated yet, but they're going to finish last in the division, as they should, man. With all of the problems that they got, quarterback
Yeah.
issues, the defense shows up when it wants to. Um,
Yeah.
Receiver issues. So, you know, the Ravens continue their little run and beat the
Going
Browns
back.
23-16. Honestly, I don't know if they would have won though if the Browns had any semblance of a quarterback. You know, if Shador had got any reps in minicamp or preseason or early in the year, maybe he would have been ready for this game, which he was not. And yeah, man, the Browns gonna keep browning. You know what I mean?
The Browns gonna keep shitting it up.
Yeah, that's the craziest name of all NFL
Yeah.
teams. I just gotta say that.
I wonder what made them do that. Like what? I wonder. I'm gonna look into it. What their name originates from?
What a brown is? I feel like it's a dog.
Hmm. Okay.
I think. I don't know. We could look into it though. Let me
Yeah,
let me Google it.
I got it. Where did the Browns get their name? All right, the Browns got their name from their head coach Paul Brown.
Oh, okay.
First head coach Paul Brown. Okay.
So what were they
Well,
called
maybe they should.
before then? Then,
No, that was it.
but
The team owner chose to honor him, and the name was solidified after a fan contest where Browns was the winning entry.
that's
So let's see.
okay.
What
Interesting.
was
Imagine your whole
Browns?
name, your family name being tied to the fucking Cleveland
Ooh,
Browns.
they were first the Cleveland Panthers, and then Coach Paul Brown rejected the name because it had belonged to a previous failed team. These niggas been failing their whole life. God damn.
Since history.
All right. Who we got
And then
next?
we got
Chiefs,
our favorite hate watch. That's not my favorite hate watch, honestly. Dallas
Broncos.
is my favorite hate watch. But Chiefs are up there. Chiefs fall to 5-5. They first time being 500 this deep into the regular season in the Andy Reid era.
Mhm.
The Broncos. Now the Broncos are actually in this way similar to us because they don't do anything particularly well, and
Mhm.
they just keep winning games that people think that they're not supposed to win. They keep beating good teams. They keep finding a way to win. And for that, I take my hat off to them. I respect that a lot, especially when you beating the Chiefs. One of my one of my top hate watches. Yeah, y'all know I ain't. I don't hate the Chiefs. I just like seeing them lose. I like seeing and I like seeing. I like seeing their aura being taken. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing I like the idea that they run is coming to an end, and I'm sure they'll still have
They'll
good.
bounce back
Yeah,
next
they'll
year.
have
Yeah.
a more good seasons. We'll probably see them in more Super Bowls. Hell, if they make it to the playoffs this year by some fucking small chance, it's not a lot of teams that I would bet against. I mean, bet on to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, bro. Especially, I mean, it don't look like it's going to be that way. But if you had to come to Arrowhead, now if they sneak into the playoffs, obviously they're going to be playing a lot of road games, which
Yeah.
changes
For
things a
sure.
little
No, they
bit.
play all road games.
But that could end up being their they underdog mask moment. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck
Yep.
it, we going to take it on the road, take the show on the road, and beat these teams because I think the Chiefs could play in Denver in January. I think that they could play in Buffalo in January. You know what I mean? I don't think that that's out of the realm of possibility. Uh, but as far as, stats and everything, it wasn't nothing super crazy. Patrick,
Yeah.
29 for 45, 276 yards, a touchdown, and
45. God damn.
yeah, bro, these motherfuckers be throwing the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Got Bo Nix.
They only got one running back?
That shit, I guess
Where's
so.
Pacheco?
Well, they probably wasn't running the ball a lot, but
They,
then we got Bo Nix was 24 for 37,
37? Yeah.
295 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. It wasn't a crazy performance by either of the offenses. Plays were made on both sides, but I feel like Bo Nix just made certain plays and certain throws in certain situations where they needed it. Like,
Yeah.
it was a couple throws I seen from Bo Nix. I was like, damn, like, nah, that was a dot. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He came to play.
He can thread that joint, bro. He can thread it.
Yeah. But Yeah, now Kansas City is, I believe, 1-4 in the division now. Is that correct? Am I seeing that right?
They won.
They
Now they
lost to
won
the.
in 4 on away games.
Okay.
So they lost to the Bills. They lost to. They beat the Raiders. Lost to the Bills. Lost to the Broncos. What are they 1-3 then?
That's what it looked like.
Chargers in the division.
Yeah.
1-4 then. They 1-4. So you're right. Yep. All right. Game of the
No,
week.
1-3, because they also lost to Buffalo and Jacksonville. They not in the division, so they won in.
Yeah.
No, they 0-2.
Hey, 1-4.
No, 1-4. Okay.
Yeah, 1-4.
Okay.
Eagles and Lions.
Man, my favorite part of the week, man. You know what I'm saying?
Defensive showing.
All right, man. So check this out, right? So is it time to admit, bruh, that the Eagles are just inevitable, bruh? Like, is it time? Can we give some credit to the Eagles? Like, I know you not gonna give too much credit to us, but we beat every
After we had
contender,
that
bro. We didn't
after we
beat.
had that conversation last night, I looked into it, and your defense. I don't want to use the word elite because elite is, but they're really good. Their defense is really really good. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, Jalen Phillips, bro, what a fucking pick! Hey, Howie. Jalen Phillips is a
Bruh.
dog, bro.
Listen, we've given up 19 points in 2 weeks to two relatively high power offenses.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, everybody keep on saying, oh, you're going to get got because your offense can't score points. Well, if the goddamn Detroit Lions couldn't get us, who going to get us, bruh? Like, you keep it a bean. We had Jared Goff running for his life all fucking night.
Yes, you did.
We kind of let Jahmyr Gibbs off the hook. We held it. We shut them down in the. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
he had 39 yards
rushing, he had 107 passing. Receiving
out the backfield. Yeah.
Yeah. So we let him off the hook just a little bit there. But I can't find too many complaints. Obviously, the offense is a completely different, entirely different conversation, because I got a lot to say about the offense. You know what I mean? But as far as the defense, bro, like, everything has come together so well to the point where even our weakness, which is cornerback 2, isn't playing that bad. Like, Adore Jackson, he did his thing. He did get torched by Jameson Williams on that dig route. I will say that. He did get his ass.
Jameson Williams is the wide receiver of Jameis Winston, bro. That nigga is a fucking idiot, bro. He's a fool. I love to see him crash out.
Yeah, bro.
And celebrate.
Yeah, because he the type of person that don't really get. He's a low floor, high ceiling type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not see him for 2 weeks, but then he'll go off like he did.
Yeah, and when he go off, he gonna make sure you knew, hey, yo, I score and we gonna get this 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, but like I said, the defense, I 100% believe in this defense. If we stay healthy, bro, avoid any catastrophic injuries, I really feel like this defense can drag us at least to the NFC Championship. And I do have the thought that, we know how the Eagles tend to turn up the offense a little bit in the playoffs, because there's a lot of things that are missing that I think they may be trying to keep in their back pocket. Like, you haven't seen any called quarterback runs, really. You might see one or two here and there, but you don't see too many runs from Jalen Hurts. And I think that they trying to keep him healthy, just to get in the dance. But once we get in the dance, I think that the offense, hopefully it will open up a little bit. But offensively, like I said, we got to get some shit together. We got 135 yards from our quarterback. which, you know, we won. I don't really give a fuck that much, but we tired every week of coming on here and saying that the offense just don't look right. Saquon Barkley, it has not been the same. Obviously, we got injuries to our offensive line. Lane Johnson is out again. Speaking of him, rest up, big dog. But it's time for us to find your replacement, and I mean immediately. Like, we gotta go tackle in this next draft, bro. We did have 148. We had 148 rushing yards total, which is cool. Like, that's what you need. But it just hasn't looked the same as it did before. They came out.
I get it.
Huh?
My bad. I don't think I get a tackle in the draft. I think Howie's going to work some magic and get y'all a decent tackle. You know, experienced veteran tackle. I don't
You know
think
how hard that is, though?
draft.
You know how hard it is to find a good right tackle that is on the market?
We found a left tackle.
Yeah, he all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that go.
Yeah.
But you know, after the week of drama that was the AJ Brown show, they came out and they tried to force him the ball early. He ended up with like 11 targets, but he only had 7 receptions for 49 yards. I don't know if that's enough to make him happy. I don't know if that's enough involvement for him. I don't think so. Because, I mean, Jahan Dotson had almost as many yards on 2 receptions, 2 targets. So, you know, that's a saga to, monitor moving forward.
You know, Zach Ertz has more catches than AJ Brown.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck about no Zach Ertz. How many wins Zach Ertz got?
Bro, why you always gotta go there, bro?
Why you sitting here talking that bullshit? At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, right?
But why you gotta go there though? You know, you
chilling?
Mid depression, bro.
You mid depression? I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna send you a number. Damn, I got a number for you to call. Get you some help. Anyway,
NFL hotline.
Yeah. Direct line to Jeffrey Lurie. He gonna send you a jersey. Get you on the right team, bro. Get you in a good space. But I'm gonna end this by saying, right?
Excuse me.
They keep on saying that we gonna get got. They keep picking against us. You specifically pick against us every fucking week. Y'all pick against us every week.
I'll pick against you next week.
They said Pat Mahomes was gonna beat us early in the season. What happened? He got sent the fuck home. They said the Packers was going to beat us. What happened? They got packed the fuck up. You said the Lions was going to beat us. You was fucking lying. You get what I'm saying? They just going to keep on going. Beat the shit out of y'all. All right, we going to see, bro. Fuck all that. We going to see, man. Because, listen, I ain't scared of nobody in the NFC. I ain't scared of nobody in the AFC. You think I'm scared of Josh Allen? You think I'm scared of the Bills? You think I'm scared of the Ravens? I'm not scared of none of these fucking teams, bro.
Okay.
Not one of them.
All right.
Not one of them. Okay. Especially they got to come to the link in the end of the year, bro. I don't care, bro.
Okay.
Offense could score 13 a game, bro. I don't care.
Y'all holding it at 6, huh?
If that. Shit, I don't mind if we win 3-2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's safety? How y'all get that safety, though?
How you think? How does a safety happen? You get tackled in the end zone.
Why you that far back? All right, let's talk about the Cowboys and Raiders, yeah?
Yeah, you don't want to talk about the winners no more. But anyhow, let's talk. Let's talk about the Cowboys and the Raiders. 2 teams that are probably vying for top 10 picks this year. Well, the Raiders definitely, but the Cowboys, I don't know.
Cowboys,
the Cowboys making trades and shit like they not trying to tank, which is crazy to me. But 4 touchdown outing for Dak Prescott. I mean, it's just like the Cowboys to beat up on tomato cans and try to make themselves look good or whatever. Geno Smith didn't have a particularly horrible game. He did have a touchdown and an interception on 238 yards. But who did have a fucking horrible game is Ashton Jeanty, bruh. He had 6 carries for 7 yards. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he got a say. That was him that got blew up for the safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was not a.
They don't have a line, bro. The
Yeah,
Raiders are just shit, bro.
They're literally the West Coast Jets.
I wish I had Brock Bowers on my team.
Literally the West Coast Jets. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dallas bro,
how
do you think that they should pay George Pickens?
George Pickens don't want to be there.
What make you think that?
He already said it. They've been having interviews with him, you know. George Pickens, I guarantee George Pickens won't be there next year.
They're gonna franchise tag him, bro.
All right. What? He only got 1 year on his deal.
Yeah, they're gonna franchise him.
He's a free agent.
They're going to franchise him.
How do you franchise a free agent? A non-restricted free agent.
That's how that works, bro. How do you think a franchise tag works? You can't franchise
He's
tag
not
someone.
under contract.
That's why they're going to franchise tag him.
No, you have to be under like your last year of your contract.
This is the last year of his contract.
Next year he doesn't have a contract, right?
Correct. So going into the offseason, they can franchise tag him. That's how the franchise tag works. It keeps your restricted free agents from from being free agents.
See, hold on.
Bro, you don't know how the franchise tag work?
Give me a second, sir. But go ahead, keep going about the Pickens.
I mean, I think they should, bro. Because especially, how much better do you think their defense is going to be next year? Like, are they going to be able to not be as good offensively and still try to compete with no wide receiver too? I don't see how that's going to work. Now, they do have quite a few people to pay, but you know, I didn't even know Jeremy Chin was playing for the Raiders right now.
Yeah, he didn't want to sign back with us.
And Devin White paying for them too? I ain't know that either. That's crazy. He couldn't even get on the field for us. That's how you know the Raiders some garbage.
Cowboys. I play the Cowboys next week or this week.
It's Cowboys week for sure.
Y'all gonna beat them?
Yeah, we gonna beat them. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
And they not putting up 30.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you though. If the offense can't get going, if the offense can't get going, if this is a low scoring win, I mean I'm gonna take the win regardless. But
okay,
if the offense can't put up at least like 27, bro, 24 to 27, I don't know, bro, because we already know that they don't have no defense, bro.
Next week you'll be talking about Adoree Jackson. Get him the fuck off my team.
I'm already in that camp of get him the fuck off my team.
Nah, you say he did a good job last week.
I said he did decent other than getting fucking burnt on a dig route and getting that shit took to the house on him. But I mean, he didn't play absolutely horrible. Like, you didn't hear his name a whole lot, which means he didn't play horrible. That's how you know as a cornerback, that's pretty much how you want it to be. You don't want your name to be being said by the, you know, the people calling the game or whatever.
Yeah.
So he played okay. I'm not saying that he wasn't Quinyanamo 2.0 or nothing like that, but and that's one thing I ain't talk about either, because Amon-Ra was talking that shit in the offseason, talking about they was gonna do this, that, and the third to us, and we was lucky we didn't play them and all that shit. He got his ass strapped the fuck up. Amon-Ra. Okay.
Feel better?
A little bit. I was just mad though because I have him and I have Devontae Smith on my fantasy, and both of them got locked the fuck down. I lost in that league, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We won the game. So, but yeah, that's it for our week 11 slate of games. As you mentioned, it's Dallas week for us. We will be playing Dallas this Sunday. And
I get to hate watch.
Yeah, it's a 425 game. Should be fun. Then after that, we got the Bears, which should also be
Y'all
a
play
pretty.
Thanksgiving?
Nah,
Y'all play
Black
Black
Friday.
Friday.
Black Friday.
So you
Bro,
got a
you
quick
already know
turnaround.
this. You already know that we play Black Friday because
I wasn't thinking.
you fucking begged me to work on a game day because you got some shit to do. But now you gonna act like you don't fucking remember this. Anyhow,
I got nothing to say, bro.
after that we got the Chargers, which I think is a dub. We got the
Trap game.
Raiders, that's a dub. We got Washington, dub. Buffalo, dub. Washington again. We might let y'all
Y'all
have that one.
undefeated. Y'all ain't losing two games this year.
We might let y'all have that joint. We might let y'all have the last game because we gotta rest our starters. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Gotta get healthy for this playoff run. You feel me? But honestly, I think the biggest threat on here is Dallas. Honestly, just because they're a division game for us. They not like a real threat to anybody, but you know.
Division games are
They
always
like the
tricky.
little chihuahua. You think they nice and cuddly, and then they bite your ankle and shit. How you mad?
Yeah.
But yeah, we beat them. I don't know. We might lose one more game. I don't know, bro. But the way this defense playing, we ain't had nobody score. We ain't had nobody score double digits on us all in the last 2 weeks. So
yeah.
Now obviously, I feel like Dallas. This is going to be a test of how good the defense actually is because not only do they know us, but they have a prolific offense. Well, I guess you could call it prolific. I mean, they've been putting up 40s on motherfuckers pretty much all year. So we're going to see how that goes. Yeah, they put up 40. They put up 31. They put up 40, 37, 30, 44, 44. They put up 44 in 2 weeks straight. No, they got 44 put up on them by the Denver Broncos. They only put up 24 against them. Yeah, we're going to see how this shit goes, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, I don't fear nobody in the NFC, bro. I don't fear nobody. I'm not saying that we unbeatable, bro, because I don't want nobody to clip me and come back. I mean, they going to come talk shit anyway. They going to talk shit if we win or lose. So I don't really care about none of that. But at the end of the day, it ain't one team, especially in the NFC, that puts any semblance of fear in my heart, bro. Not in any division, not in our division, not in the NFC South, the West, the North, the East. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know? Throw them on our plate, bro. Throw them on our plate. I don't care.
Gotcha. I got nothing to say, bro. My team is,
Man, that's not what we need, bro. We need you to talk your shit still, bro.
Bro, I told you when we first started this podcast that I'm a realist, bro.
You
I'm
could
not
be
gonna talk
real.
shit but there's no shit to talk, bro. Let's
Nah,
be real.
see, I'm a realist, but just because I'm a realist with myself, don't mean I'm gonna be a realist to the people, you know, to the world.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
get you gotta be real with our people. You can't just
I'm gonna talk my shit because I'm
so
gonna speak with my
so when you get
heart
off
and
here,
not my brain. I'm gonna
you
speak
probably
with
be like,
I speak with my heart
so
and
when
not
you
my
get off, you
brain.
be like, yeah, we probably gonna get dog walked by the Cowboys. But you
Nah,
telling us that
I
you're not.
mean, I
That's what
I told you that Detroit was gonna be a tough game. I ain't say we was gonna lose because I don't pick against my birds, but
it was a tough game. It was a tough game.
yeah. So I don't know, man.
We'll see. Hey, shout out to the Wizards, 1-11. We doing big things.
You said 1-11.
Yeah.
That's big things. That's crazy. Washington sports is cooked.
The Capitals doing all right.
Yeah, Capitals always been okay. Been okay. Yeah. I
My
gotta make
bad,
it.
1-12.
I gotta make it to a hockey game before Ov retire.
You ever been to one?
Uh-uh.
That shit is lit, bro. I went to one last year.
It's
Good
cold.
time. Nah, and it doesn't matter where you sit, bro. It's a good seat for a hockey game, no matter where you sit. It's a good view. So and the tickets are pretty cheap, like $50, $60.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna have to fade.
Yep. All right, y'all. We'll be back on again this week to give y'all our predictions on you know, week 12. My team is definitely getting a dub this week, no matter what. So
Yeah, see, that's what I like to hear right there. That's what I like to
it's a
see,
bye
man.
week. We're gonna get healthy.
Oh, you funny as shit. I mean, that is a win. We won on our bye week because
Yeah.
everybody lost. We
What if y'all
traded,
tie?
huh?
What if y'all tie?
With the Cowboys.
Yeah.
As long as they don't beat us, I'll take a towel
Okay.
at L.
Okay. Cool.
But yes, sir. We are officially in week 12. We'll holler at y'all in a couple days in the next episode. Until then, like, share, subscribe. Hit us up, comment,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let us know what we need to talk about. Give
Appreciate
us some
y'all.
suggestions, and we do appreciate y'all. We'll holler at y'all in a couple
Yeah.
days. Go Birds.
All right, y'all.
Go Birds, dickhead!